what's going on. No, it is bright. Damn. I'm using a ring light, but I ain't know they be that bright. I can't even see myself. Is that better? Which one better? I don't know. Just got up. I be up early now, man. My body still be going to sleep. Cause when I go to work, I get up at like before something in the morning. Most times you get ready to go to work. So my body be going to sleep by like 9:30, 10:30. My body like, all right, time to check out. Time to get some rest, buddy. And then I do. And then I'll be right back up 4, 5 in the morning. So stop praising them professional athletes and they be like, yeah, I wake up at 4 in the morning to go work out. Da 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 da. It's because you went to sleep at 8 or 9 o'clock last night. Yeah, you're going to wake up at 4 in the morning. I don't know nobody that can go to sleep at 8, 9 o'clock and sleep till no darn 9, 10 in the morning the next day. That's a long time. That's just me though. On my waking break, first busy of the day, I really don't know how I look. Like, it's bright, so I can't see my features good enough. So if I got some crust or something on my face, I look at disarray. Please let it go. Please don't hold it against me. Mm. I see Boston went at it again last night against Milwaukee. It was looking good too, like Giannis was just about to do work. It ain't over yet though. I see they came back a little bit. Okay, let's see what he got going on. Hey, let me tell y'all something, boy. Despite what y'all want to think, hey, these veterans out here been balling. Al Horford though, man. Hey, I don't hear nothing about age. I don't think it's about the age. I think it's about the politics. I think they just want to make room for these new players because, man, these older players been out here balling. Chris Paul, LeBron, you know what I mean? They be giving people work. And they professional athletes too. And like, oh man, they getting older. They don't know how to keep up no more. Man, these people still been working out just like the rest of them. Shit, that's alright. Bobby Portis went up strong on them boys. Y'all the truth. Anyways, I'm out here relaxing on my waking bait. It be so much going on. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of all these horoscope people now. I'm getting sick of it. I wasn't sick of it at first. At first, I was in the loop, in the mix. Just like, okay, what you say might be valid. It sounds good. But ain't nothing worse than people using your horoscope against you. And don't nobody get their horoscope used against them more than a Gemini. People just don't like Geminis for some reason. I just don't get it. We love it. We caring. We're nurturing. We're sweet. I was told the other day that Gemini, I'm a Gemini, said I'm narcissistic. I'm probably narcissistic. Now, I thought about it at first. I was like, you know what? When I think about it, maybe I am a little narcissistic. But then in the end result, when they seem to be that a narcissistic person likes to be around people a lot, and I came to the conclusion that it can't be me because I like to be by my damn self most of the time, like a loner, chilling in my own zone. I am one of the biggest homebodies you'll ever meet. Can be a group of people telling me they're getting together somewhere and they meeting, and they all meeting, and I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds good, but I ain't one of the people that's planning to meet up with you. It's just ain't my thing most of the time. It's fun getting out sometimes. You know what I mean? Cause whenever I do get out, I guess I link up with people I ain't seen in a while or something. I enjoy myself sitting there chatting and stuff like that. But it just be so limited. It's so limited. Like it's whack. Maybe because I won't be traveling. Maybe that's the purpose of traveling. So you'll have something to talk about. Because me, I just when I get around a bunch of people, yeah, people just start to want to carry conversation. Yeah, I can hold conversation for a while, but after a while, it's just like, all right, ain't got nothing else to say. I'm conversation out. I'm conversed out. What else do you want me to do? That's just me though, cause it's just like it ain't always nothing to talk about. I done been talking to people to where you done had so much conversation, it done went into complete nothingness, and they still talking. Like I don't want to hear you still talking. They be like, you know what I like? Baloney. Man, how did we get to the topic of baloney? And we was having a serious conversation. We ain't got to keep talking. Be quiet. I don't want to hear nothing. I I've been trying to it's crazy. Man, I did not anticipate having this problem right now. Alright, let me see. Let me fix this. I didn't think it was gonna give me an issue like that. Being up that high. Let's go. Can you see me? Can you see me? Yeah. I was watching this show. One of my homegirls put me on. She put me on this show called Death Note. I've been watching it, the cartoon version, and I don't want it right here. I need it somewhere where you can see me. Yeah, I've been watching the cartoon version of Death Note. I'm on episode. I think I just finished episode 2. I think. Man, I'm like, oh man, these episodes go by quick. But it's a good show. But I did not know it's like 60 episodes. I understand it only being one season because darn, 64 episodes. Come on, bro. Come on. I ain't never heard of something doing 60 something episodes in one season. I only know Dragon Ball Z did nothing like that. This is called Death Note. Go check it out. And it's about a dude, I guess he get access to a death note. It's a notebook. He got a demon in it, and basically, whoever name he write in the notebook, they end up dying for real. So it's kind of interesting. At first, he was scared by it. Then by the second episode, the boy just went crazy, writing all kind of names in a death note. He just watching the news all day, saying who they looking for. Oh, you looking for this dude? Death note. This dude? Death note. That's crazy. It's interesting too, because if you had the power to write somebody's name in a death note, would you do it? Do you think you would really, do you think you'll really write somebody down in a death note? I don't imagine. I think most people wouldn't write nobody's name down in a death note just because if they realized that it was real, I don't know if you got the gumption, the bravery, the heart to even do it. I mean, have anybody really, it's like, if I got a death note, boy, I'll write their name in it. If somebody done something that bad to you, then by all means, get them up out of here. hmm And start your day off with some water. Always H2O, baby. H2O, 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 all day, every day. Definitely does wonders for you. I keep telling people, if you drink water, cold water, as soon as you wake up, that's gonna help go out, you know what I mean, flush that gut out. You can go ahead and go to the bathroom a few times, boo boo, whatever you gotta do, and you'll feel much better. I know people wake up sluggish, get some sugar in their body like coffee or something like that, and then they go about their day. They ain't even started to go to the bathroom. How you gonna wake up, consume a bunch of sugar, you're moving slow, you ain't stretched, your body's all tight, and then you don't put that bad stuff in your body, and then you go about your day, you ain't even used the bathroom or nothing. Ugh, take care of yourself. It's called gut health. You want to promote good gut health. You know what I mean? Wash out that bad. Take in some new. That's what that water for, man. It's clean. It's pure. It's flushing you out. A lot of people don't understand, and they don't want to be. I don't know. I don't know what y'all want because y'all just want anything sometimes. You put anything in your body sometimes. I cannot stand. I ain't never like them girls that I'm like, it is 7 in the morning. We at the bus stop. How come you got an Arizona and a bag of hot Cheetos? How? How do you have an Arizona and a bag of hot Cheetos? And you plan on making it through the whole school day? The whole school day? Well, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe some people gut just built different. If your gut built different, then that's something that we need to study. It is something good that scientists should study. It's people who gut built different. Some people gut built to ingest all kind of crap. And some people gut just break down at the slightest hint with some of that crap coming in. Now we need to see at what point do your gut diverse? Do it start like that from a birth, from a baby, or as you get older, do your gut start to diversify? I was watching something, man, on the food best ever food review show. On the best ever food review show, he was he went to Africa. A part of Africa he went to visit with this tribe. They was eating everything just straight up, ugh. Like they was eating bile and everything. And you know, bile is pretty much like dirty dookie. You know what I mean? So they sitting right here and they cutting up the animal and they ain't cooking nothing. They just eating pieces, eating liver, dipping it in the bile juice, dipping it in the blood, drinking the blood, drinking a little bit of the bile juice. He sitting here coming behind him because he said, I'm gonna do everything y'all doing. You know what I mean? Y'all doing this, so I'm gonna come do it. Boy, ain't no way. This bro, he did it too. They had a piece of raw fleshy meat covered in what looked like baby boo boo. I hate to be so nasty. I know, hey, I hate to be so nasty, but it's true. Baby boo boo. He put it in his mouth, ate it. All you can see is the face, and he is like, that's what it tastes like, just straight up. He just ate nothing but straight bile. Man, I was disgusted. Then they cooked some of the meat. They ain't put nothing on it but a little bit of salt. I was disgusted. Then I just put a little bit of salt on there. They gave this man some more meat with some bile dip. I was like, boy, I don't even like to use it. It's just hard to get the word bile out your head when you realize this dude ate some bile. Bile. Is that how you pronounce it? Bile. That's crazy. But go check it out. I co-sign. I like the best ever food review show. It'd be weird to me though when people get like, this is a certain line you don't cross. I think I don't mind. I don't mind experiencing different cultures, and I don't mind keeping an open mind, frame, an open brain. But to eat some raw flesh and to dip it into some boo boo, dookie, no, it's just not. That ain't nothing I can ever imagine. Like, yeah, I just got to experience this one time. And the meat, once they cook the meat, he said that they translate it and they don't like to cook the meat to where it's soft. They like to cook the meat to where it's still chewy because they like to suck out the juices of the meat, feel like it's more flavorful like that. Why would I want some chewy meat that you just gotta suck the juice out of and keep chewing, hurt your teeth? That is not cool. That's gross. I'm not into that. I think that in certain cultures, I think that just everything ain't supposed to mix. So that's a part of my when do your stomach diversify. It must just be from birth. It must just be how you grow up is what your stomach gonna allow. So if you start to take in certain things, I guess at an early age, then when you get older, maybe you can handle it still too. Is that it? Because I just don't understand how yeah, it was children over there. They eating the bowel and stuff too. Don't get me wrong. It's not something like, oh, when you got grown, then the grown-ups was eating the boo-boo covered meat and flesh. No, it was kids over there running to it like, I want some of this. He had the American brought him some candy up there. He had some Twizzlers, even though that's the dumbest candy to take. Out of all the candies you gonna take some Twizzlers. I guess they hold up well if you're trying to keep something packaged in one shape. But still, I'd rather some melted chocolate. Don't bring me no Twizzlers. Kid spit the Twizzler out. The kid wanted to drink some of the bowel meat juice. I was like, boy, ain't no way. Ain't no way. And this is one of the tribes in Africa, granted. Which brings me to another thing I want to talk about. How many of y'all niggas remember growing up? Now this I'm a 90s baby. How many of y'all remember growing up and anytime they showed videos on Africa on TV or anything like that, they only showed us the part of Africa that looked the nastiest. They showed us the part with a little big headed kid with no clothes on, with flies running around their head, and then and them starving over there, everybody anorexic. They showed us that part of Africa and fell in neglect to inform us that Africa is much larger than just that little section they're showing us, and that everybody in Africa don't still live like that. You got a whole bunch of sections in Africa. It's like a whole. It's so big, so big. You got so many sections. Like these people over here might still live like this, might still live primal. These people might be up in a modern world where they going to work and they know how to go. You know what I mean? Make some moves and they eat up to date food, eat American food. Whereas these people might just live off the land and they got to where they stick to their customs and the way they've been doing it forever, and they don't plan on adapting or changing, and they never want to. Like the tribe he went to, they said that their whole way of life is complete. Everything they're doing to buy corn. Imagine taking in everything you take in and what you plan on buying with it, no matter what, is corn. Man, get out of here. You telling me y'all ain't trying to go and find nothing else, nothing better for you, nothing that, I guess it ain't for me to judge, but I'm judging. I'm just saying. That's what they like over there. That's what they enjoy in that particular part. That wouldn't have been for me. Mm-mm. I just don't like how they used to do us like that. Send 50 cents a day, send 25 cents a day over here to Africa to their village to help these people live. Y'all had the money to fly over there, to do all these documentations and all these videos for years to post. Y'all made millions of dollars. Y'all made money off of these images and stuff y'all put in magazines. But y'all didn't feed these people. Y'all came back and post commercials that cost you millions of dollars. And put on the commercial, you said, hey, if you want to help an African child eat off of 15 cents a day, just send it and sign up. They can eat for 15 cents a day. Man, if y'all don't get out of here acting like Africa wasn't much larger than the section you want to show us in the videos. Had us growing up thinking we would never want to go to us. Why would we want to go there? Ain't never flies and shit like that. When it's much larger than that. I hate it growing up that way. It lets you know how our system is though. America don't really America ain't gonna look out for you. And let's just keep it 100. It's not gonna look out for you. Don't expect don't expect your country to try to put you in a position to win against it. And that's something we have to start thinking about. Don't expect nobody to set you up to be in a position to win if they ain't on the same journey as you. If y'all can't both reach success together by completing y'all goal, then don't expect them to be putting you in a position to win because y'all got to go through different. You got to go through different routes to get there. They can't do the same thing you doing. You can't do the same thing they doing because you might have to study something different to get to where you want to go. Sometimes you got to branch out and do your own thing, and that's something if you want to win. And we are early. We chilling. We waking bacon. So we talking about everything and anything we want to. There ain't no certain topic we got to stick to or no direct line we going in. You know what I mean? You check in with me, you check out when you tired. That's all. I'm just chilling though. I want to know also. Let's talk. Let's talk. There was a hold on. I seen a video of he was talking about the craziest animals, the craziest creatures in the Bermuda Triangle, and it was talking about like siren, mermaid. I'm sick of y'all talking about stuff like that. I'm sick of it. The ocean too big. Until you pull one up from the ocean, I don't want to hear nothing else about no darn siren or no darn mermaid. I'm sick of it. There's too many real creatures out here that we see every day that we could talk about. Let's talk about some of these people that be marrying dogs and animals. That's a real creature. You got to be a real disgusting creature to go and sit here and marry a pet. Let's talk about people that marry trees and bridges. It's a man that's married to, it's a woman that's married to a tree somewhere. I looked it up. I don't remember what, but she married to a tree. It's somebody that's married to the Eiffel Tower. How you get married to the Eiffel Tower? I mean, how would you feel if I walking past the Eiffel Tower that you married to, then I spit on it? Fuck that Eiffel Tower. Is you gonna call the police and say that I abused your husband or wife or whatever it's supposed to be? I'm sick of y'all. Y'all do too much. Y'all know y'all do too much too. Y'all just want to see how far you can go until people just like, all right, nah, that's man, get the hell out of here. That's enough. Lost your mind. That's what y'all want to see. I'm up. It's early. The birds are chirping. Chirpy, chirpy, chirp, chirpy, chirpy, chirp. That's what they do. I need to shake this beard up the day I see. Why don't I tell you? I heard that barbershops don't went up in price too. I don't know. I don't go to the barbershop. I keep it OG, OB. I shake my own self up. I ain't got time for all that extra. Especially as fast as mine grow back. It'll be back full in a week. I wish I would go play over $20 for somebody to shake my face up just for it to look back like that in less than a week. No sir, Bob. No sir, Bob. Some people don't grow facial hair like that though. Like some people go get shape up and that shit don't grow back for a month. I be like, hey, well your face going bald anyways, boy. That's the only reason yours growing so slow. Your face going bald. Shit, ain't no way. My shit be back. Like the Flash. Hey, let's talk about movies. What's a movie that you can go to sleep on? I was told that I was weird because on most nights I like to go to sleep to a horror movie. Now, when you go to sleep to a horror movie, when you go to sleep to a horror movie, you gotta think about the advantages, you gotta think about the disadvantages. Okay, disadvantages to sleeping to a horror movie. The screaming, the sudden burst of screaming if you don't expect it. So then you might hear some screams out of the blue. That's a disadvantage to a horror movie, going to sleep. Another disadvantage is if your mind ain't complete and sound and at peace, yeah, you could possibly have a bad dream. Possibly. That's something that could possibly happen. Now also, yeah, that's it though. That's the disadvantages to going to sleep on a horror movie. The advantages to going to sleep with a horror movie. The low light. It's usually a lot of dark light in the horror movies. So that way you ain't gotta worry about bright flashes while your eyes closed. Like you ain't gotta worry about bright flashes coming across your eyelids that prevent you from sleeping well. Secondly, you can just turn the volume down so that'll really eliminate the loud scream issue. Because if you ain't really trying to hear it, but you just want it on kind of for a little background noise and just to kind of see something, then that's what it's for. Turn the volume down. And then it's just soothing. Horror movies don't really be a lot of loud, laughing, or jovial stuff. It's usually be gloomy, sad, you know what I mean, dark, slow, quiet, like, so, so I mean, that's peaceful. That's like listening to the rain. So, I mean, I think that I'm not crazy for like to sleep off of horror movies. Horror movies are fun to go to sleep on. You know, it help me sleep better. Like every night, usually I put on Friday the 13th, the newest one. It wasn't all that cracking, but it was good enough. And I'd be gone. I'd be out like 20 minutes. Gone. Slump. Hey, that's just me though. Whereas I done been hugged up Then you be hard up, and women like to be just so ridiculous, and you don't understand how, lady, you not understanding this don't make sense. I don't know, maybe my mind just work different, because I be like, why do you have cartoons on, but you want to go to sleep? You want this loud, bright, loud noise, talking, fast talking. It's just too much. How you gonna go to sleep like this? It just don't work. And I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Maybe it's a Gemini thing. But I like to analyze stuff almost in every aspect of how it's gonna benefit me in every situation. For the most part, that's what I think. Even when I'm ready to go to sleep, I like to lay it down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get my best sleep. I'm gonna put this on, boom. I mean, lay back, relax, put the cover up this amount, kick all my clothes off, because I know I'll wake up uncomfortable if I don't. Like, that's how you prepare yourself. How do you prepare your mind to do things that it's planning to do? Some people really don't prepare their mind at all. They just say, I'm gonna go do this. Or hey, I like that, so I'm gonna put that. Like, I just don't get it. It's a time and place for most things. People don't think about that. They don't think about it. Now, what's something good to wake up to? Usually, I don't like to wake up to a movie. I think put on a nice little podcast or something a little light, funny. Like I like to go to YouTube when I wake up. Might go to YouTube, throw on look like something like, you know, and then I navigate later in the day and get to different things. Like you don't just start the day off. Start it off with no 85 South show. And sometimes Jon don't be coming in like he need to. And I don't be wanting to hear all that flute music. At first, he be like, do 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 do. I don't want to hear this too early in the morning. Don't know what Jon be doing over there sometimes, Carlos. Uh, started off something that get you, just relax in a little zone. Right now, I'm watching um, Hood Spelling Bee on I'm trying to see. Right now I'm watching Smoking Spelling Bee Cannabis Games. That's what I was watching. Just chilling though. This is background noise. Really talking to y'all. I seen that boy LeBron was up early. LeBron got up early, got him a little 5 a.m. workout in. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do when you're at that level if you want to be the best. You don't stop. Because as soon as you stop for too long, your mind get to thinking like, you know what, I ain't even gotta do this. I've been having a good mind to pop up on one of these NFL practices. I just can't figure it out when the time they practice, where they practicing it. Like I just be out the loop completely. It be like I be shut out from opportunity in regards to that. Like if it ain't meant for me, it ain't meant for me. And I just need to let it go. But I just feel like I'm too skillful out here. I got too much to offer to just not have an opportunity. So everything I want to have an opportunity at. If I want to go try out for the NFL, the NBA, the rugby league, whatever, I should be able to go do it. And if I don't make it, then I can live with that. But I don't like being shut out to where you don't even see an opportunity on how you can get in. You know what I mean? But that's what they do though. They limit you. They only want who they want in the circle that they want in there. Because they can control it. Because they know about you. They don't want no wild cards. What this person about? I don't know how it's taking me this long to finish this one. Usually I be going boom. I guess just sitting up here talking when you're talking lasts a lot longer. I've been doing the thing where like when I get up in the morning, I get straight on it. I don't usually eat. Early in the morning I usually don't eat for like hours, for like the first 5, 6 hours until I get off work. But since I'm off today, I'm up early smoking, chilling, relaxing. Who knows what I'm gonna be feeling like in the next few hours. I'm sure people about to get up. The sun's starting to come up a little bit. I can see the light outside. Hey, that dude ran up on Dave Chappelle, lost his mind. But at the same time, I'm happy that happened. Although people was like, oh, that was too much. Some people was like, oh, you shouldn't have did all that. Hey, man, sometimes you got to set an example. How many videos you see where people run up on the stage and all they do is just get thrown back into the crowd, something like that? Hey, at some point, you have to set an example to let people know this is not okay. It's not something that you can start to do or think that you can do. Like it's serious, and you putting me and you in jeopardy. At this time, it just so happened to be that you had the face the consequences to put me and you in jeopardy. If I'm just doing security for day two, somebody run up and they got a gun on them. Somebody say, "Oh, you supposed to have a knife." I'm be like, "Oh no, this ain't gonna fly, buddy. But we gotta take care of this right away. I'm about to probably do whatever I do to make sure I disarm you. I ain't worried about your life at the moment. Gotta protect the one that I'm hired to protect. You should have been running up on that stage, buddy." They had that boy arm folded in like this, like a chicken wing. It was always like that though, like stuck. He was just looking like, I was like, boy, they did you how they should have did you. I ain't mad up. Don't run up on nobody, man. Don't run up on nobody like that. And what they said he was doing it for, I think, was to bring awareness to something that happened to his grandmother or something that had nothing to do with Dave. You know who you run up on? Run up on them politician stages. Run up on them when they doing their stuff, them board meetings and all that. Run up to the Supreme Court. That's who you run up on to make your point. You don't run up on regular Dave Chappelle. How was that supposed to help you? Make it make sense. That was stupid. That man lucky that they didn't kill him that night. That's what he lucky for. Yeah, they twisted your arm around like a chicken wing and put a whole boom on your head like oh. But hey, that's the least you could have asked for what you did. Run up on me on stage and tackle me. I think that I'm just gonna let this ride. Oh no, that's assault at this point. But you gotta catch these hands. And I'm security. I get paid too good to let this slide. No. Hey, what something I wonder is how come when you look up salaries for police officers, they say that their salary is kind of low, like they don't make enough money, but the budget for the police force is so large. Like, how come they got budgets of like millions and millions of dollars for the police, but their salary is so low? It just seems like something don't add up with that to me. I don't know if that's something people need to investigate. But I noticed that. Like how like New York City, how come the police salaries are what they are, but the amount of money that the police force are granted is so high. Make that make sense. All that money ain't been used for weapons and strategies and stuff like that. That money going to. Hmm? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Man, how long I been on here? I've been on here about 33 minutes. Just chilling. Just chilling. I'm off today, so I can do that. When you off, you can do stuff like just chill. You got something that you supposed to be doing, then I recommend you get to it. And you have no time to waste. Unless you got time to waste. Well, I recommend you go ahead and knock it out. Get it over with. Shit. Give me a little stretch session in this morning probably. A little yoga, a little something. Stay loose. It's right here. A little stupid, but I'm stretching. Chill. True. Mm. Snoop Dogg said it costs $250,000 to get on the verse. I mean to get him on the song. That's gonna be 16 bars. And then Snoop Dogg said it's another 250,000 to get him to do the video. Get that money, Snoop. If I could charge a nigga $250,000 for a verse and $250,000 for the video too, I'ma do the same thing. Granted, it made sense why we don't be seeing Snoop in no videos or on nobody's song ever. I don't know if he ever got that, but I respect it. He got enough money that, hey man, don't even bother me unless you gonna pay this amount, cause I don't even really want to put up with this no more. That's what I think. I think Snoop got the money, and then his mindset now is where he really don't got to put up with that no more. But if you still want him in it, and you want something good, something new from him, Snoop the legend, you gotta come up off of that bag. They still a legend. Snoop is a legend, and we still got him out here. We need to support and appreciate our legends while we got them, because all our youngsters, boy, I tell you, all our new school rappers and stuff ain't doing it right. They ain't making these right moves. They're not being smart. They're not being smart at all. There's ways for you to get what you want without you going to a certain level to get it. Don't always go the simple route, because the simple route usually is disastrous. Don't think that in order for you to get leverage that you gotta kill nobody. You know what I mean? If you're in a position where you feel like you gotta kill somebody to gain leverage, then it might not be the right business for you, because that's gonna come back on you somewhere or another. You need to figure out other alternatives to gaining what you need or what you want without you presenting it to put yourself in a dangerous situation or a position like that. I don't know what happened with the Young Thug case. I don't know exactly what's going on. And with all the biases that the reporters or the people of the news are saying that Young Thug and the people are responsible for in this RICO case. At first, I remember they said it was like 50 or so bodies. And if that's true, I just don't. It just ain't smart. Don't get so comfortable. Don't get so comfortable that you comfortable doing stuff that's not right, man. Don't get comfortable doing evil stuff. Don't get so comfortable doing good stuff. Because if you're doing that in front of the wrong person, then they gonna try to figure out a way to take advantage of you. You know what I mean? You just gotta quit being so comfortable, man. That ain't nothing there. It ain't nothing. There is no reason for you to have to drop over 50 bodies in any span. It just let you know that you got too big for your britches. Once you get to a point where you're doing it like that, you got too big for your britches. You're moving wrong. You want your mind, your mental gonna slip from you. Your mental gonna slip from you. I think the best bosses learn how to take losses and keep pushing and keep grinding and know that they're gonna get it back. But don't put yourself in a position where you could damage your future, damage your spirit. You don't want to do that. I don't know what's going on with the case. I ain't speaking on it. Can't speak on it fully. Just giving my opinion from what I heard so far is that choose your battles wisely and be smart about the moves you make. And if you can let it go, let it go. If you can afford to take the loss, take it. But don't think that the route that you think is gonna always solve your problems, the fastest is always the best route. Use your brain, baby. But we've been on home for a while, kicking it. Relax. I still ain't finished my ear. I'm about to chill out for a little bit, watch some TV. You know what I mean? Drink some more water, hydrate, probably stretch, a little workout in. And, sending y'all love and good vibes and energy. May y'all have a peaceful, blessed day. And I'm here when you need me. Holla at your boy. Alright, let's get it. Hey.